Yeah. We in
Nah,
here, man.
nah.
Listen, man. Listen, y'all. Wayne is so bass backwards, and he don't even know it. He don't even know
Say
it.
I'm backwards. You got to say I'm bass backwards.
That's what I said. I said you're so bass backwards, and he don't even know it.
Okay.
Now, yes. See, she got it. Red Shell got it.
No,
right,
that's
now check. That's what I said. Now listen to this.
I thought you said bass ass words.
No, I wouldn't say that. I was avoiding saying the bad word, so I wouldn't say that.
Well, ass words is not a bad word because it's not a word.
If there is a list and there are boxes to check, when you put a check in the boxes, is it checked off, or
I see.
When the boxes are empty, are they checked off? What does checked off mean? Boxes with the check or boxes without the check?
It means both. Now I see, because when you put it in, because when you put it in context like that, like when you put it in that context, that's why I said, "Oh, I see what you mean," but I ain't see what you meant before because you ain't put it in.
You said,
I said, Mike, did you have your boxes checked off?
And I said no.
Right, but see, because from the way I'm looking at it, I mean, check off those boxes, like click them off.
Yeah. No, you mean turn them off.
I mean, no, you don't turn them off. You click them off. You clicking. You ain't turning nothing. What are you talking about? You check them off. The check go in the box. So you uncheck the boxes is what I should have said.
Yes, that right there. Now I got another question for you though. When you're sick and you're not going to work,
I want to, don't bother me. He be chefing like on the Discord, like
who?
Like my Discord. Don't bother me, Steven. Like he could cook. This dude said he made a pineapple. Is it upside down cake or just a pineapple cake? Because I've never heard of a pineapple cake. I heard pineapple upside down cake.
I mean, I've seen pineapple cakes before. They usually have white frosting, and the people put the pineapples on the sides of them and everything. I've seen pineapple cake before, and I've had cake with like chunks. It's got to be real fine though.
The pineapple shavings.
Yes, yeah.
I've seen that, but that's in the frosting.
Is it in the frosting? I thought it was in the. Maybe you might be right. I'm not much of a cake person. So
no, I mean they put the frosting on, and then they'll put the pineapple shavings on top of the frosting.
Oh no! I was talking about like it's in there.
Oh no, I never had pineapple cake. I thought it was it's pineapple upside down cake is where it's at though.
I've never had it.
I want to know what you were going to ask.
My last one was this: you sick and you're not going to work. What do you call? You
call in sick. Or you call out sick. You call out sick.
Which one do you do? What do you say?
I call out sick.
You call out sick.
Yes.
Okay, now we back on the same page. All right, we can rock, man. Let's go. All right, that's cool. Now I know at least you got something right. Because I know people who say they call in.
Before I said, Mike, are your boxes checked off?
And I said no. But that's not the answer you wanted to hear.
Get your Connecticut ass out of here. That's what you said. Don't try to come for me, Cletus. I know what you said.
Oh, man, I'm excited, man. I'm going to get my shape up and everything. My beard and stuff looking a little rough, so I can't wait to go. Got to get the shape up, man. The boy's hairline is looking crazy, man. And people out here, I posted something on Twitter about this guy who said Ndamukong Suh was doing X, Y, and Z to our guy, right? And I said, fam, people saying anything to look tough online. Some guy is like, oh, this guy's only saying that because he's not going to the game. He has no idea I'm right down the street. He has no idea. Like these Philly fans just be talking just to talk. And it's probably because they realize that their quarterback, who they have as an MVP candidate, is worse than Brock Purdy.
Yeah, statistically.
I mean, we could talk about it. We could talk about it.
Mike, we're going to face off. Here we go. So let's get right to it, baby, because I see them complaining already in the chat talking about first 27 minutes is these two talking, and the last 3 minutes is going to be about football. You know what?
Who said that?
Right.
See, Chrissy says she calls in sick.
Yeah. I probably call in sick too, but I call out sick too at the same time. I'm going to call in and call out sick. That's what I do. I call in to call out, but I don't even call in anymore. I just go online and check out sick.
And you check the box or you
uncheck the box.
Oh man, all right, man. Let's talk, man. I always call out sick. I've never called in sick. Hey, I'm sick. I'm coming in. Like, no.
When I tell y'all, this got to be the best 30 minutes on YouTube. Because I had no idea what we were doing other than facing off with Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts. Like, that was it. So everything that happens before we get into that is literally unscripted. Let me see somebody else do that. Bam.
They can't.
Check that. Mm-hmm.
They can't, man. They can't. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out to my man Wayne Breezy for being in the building, man. Hey, listen, man.
Yo, symmetry's to the left. That's all the way to the left. This just to the left. Do you use an eraser to uncheck?
What that mean?
I use that mouse and I click the button. That's what it means. So, Mike, you were saying what? I'm sorry.
I don't.
What made you?
Oh, I was gonna say I want to wish safe travels to all faithful heading out here to the game. If you guys are making your way downtown, walking fast, just be careful out there. All right. Prayers up for you guys. Safe flights. If you guys are flying, safe drives. If you're driving, whatever it is. Why do you have that?
I'm a producer. Duh. I need a duh button.
What the hell is that shit?
How do you ask that question? Why do I have this? This is a MIDI controller.
Is that real?
No, it's real. What do you think? It's real. It's a MIDI controller.
You holding it like it's cardboard, bro, but it's got a shine to it, so I'm confused. It's got the boxes and everything on it.
So I could play my drum pad, the beats. I like the pads because of the velocity, so I could bang this. I could bang it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dang, man, I can't do nothing on my show.
I love that, man. That was dope. I couldn't believe you just had that right there. You just did it in.
We be on it.
Oh, snap, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And if y'all don't like the intros of our show, man, whatever. Fast forward 10 minutes. I don't know what to tell you. This is what we do.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
We do it like we just ain't seen each other yesterday. That's the funny part.
But it'd be a long time in between. Then we get off the show. We'd be mad that the show is over. You know what I mean? We'd be sitting here watching, counting down, like, all right, we got 3 more minutes. Come on. We got to get in there. We like the horses revving at the box, like ready to go. And then we get here and just start. All right, we ain't going to talk about none of it. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, that's a good.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
What's your favorite Tribe Called Quest song, yo?
Tribe Called Quest?
You don't know who a Tribe Called Quest is?
No, I know who they are, but I don't like them.
Okay.
I don't like Q-Tip.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's not what we're here for. We're talking about that Q-Tip over in Philadelphia. And we're talking about Brock Purdy.
He got so offended. He got so offended. He just chased subjects. Wayne, I gotta have a favorite Tribe Called Quest. I mean, I'm sure they have a song that I like. I'm sure that they have some songs that I love actually, but I'm not checking for them.
That's cool. I just thought hip hop.
You trying to take another? It's only 52 cards in the deck, Wayne. You can't take one from me every damn episode.
You down to 47, dog. It's cool. You see the dams? You see the blasphemies? You see all this stuff? Like you can't even like hip hop without. Yep. So, Mike, I've been doing hella research, right?
Okay.
You know, I said to myself, like, none of this research really mean anything. Because when I watch the quarterbacks play football, it's the only thing that matters. The one thing you're going to get from me is I'm going to watch them, and I'm going to give you my real take on the way they play football. I can give 2 flying cares about stats. Statistically, though, when you break these 2 quarterbacks down, we showed it yesterday. If we show it again today, who's the better quarterback statistically? Just statistically. Like, statistically.
It's easily Brock Purdy.
easily, right? Like Brock Purdy gets the right, and so you look at it, and and we're talking only 2023, right? We're not even getting from the previous year. And here's the thing: Jalen Hurts is having an MVP year, and I'm trying to figure out: is it only because his team is 10-1? Because statistically, he's not even a better quarterback MVP wise than this guy on the left from the San Francisco 49ers that no one but Wayne Patrick Brown feels is elite. So I'm thinking about Brock Purdy. I'm saying to myself, like, how is this possible? And let's talk about protection. And
it must be a comment. See, I'm so glad I wasn't looking at the comments.
It wasn't, but I just said the word protection. I felt like I haven't said that word in so long because I don't even think people use them anymore. But at this point, I was just like, protection. Anyway, let's talk about the protection. Let's talk about the offensive line. That's where I was trying to get to. And I think by far the Eagles have the number one offensive line in football. Why is it that Brock Purdy has better stats?
Not only does Brock Purdy have better stats, he's been sacked 21 times in comparison to Jalen Hurts 29 times.
Can I ask this question and you answer it like as honestly?
Direct. Okay.
Do you think it's because of their styles of play? Because usually, typically mobile. I didn't even finish.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I take it back.
No, I was finished. I did ask the question, but I thought I was going to. Why do I always say, can I ask a question? And then I ask the question, but then I give a statement at the same time.
All the time.
All the time? I do it all the time?
All the time.
All right.
But it's cool because that's who you are. And that's why me and this motherfucker be vibing right? So
you sound like
I think Busta Rhymes, my guy. I understand. I don't like Q-Tip. I said I don't like Q-Tip.
I didn't ask you give me a Q-Tip song. I said give me your favorite Tribe Called Quest song.
Yeah, but like I don't want to like you. I think a Tribe Called Quest, and I think a Q-Tip. I even like Fife. Man, never mind. Listen. All right. So I think the reason why the stats look the way that they do is because the Eagles are trying to find that identity. So in the midst of your search, let's try passing heavy this game. It can cause your quarterback to hold the ball a little bit longer, which can result in more sacks. It can cause a quarterback to throw a couple more interceptions, a couple more incompletions, right? Then they say, all right, you know what? Let's try to be a run team this game. Let's work on the run game in this game, right? And they're out there trying stuff. We have to remember that this year in particular, the Eagles did switch coordinators, offensively and defensively. So there's a different mindset that's in the building. While Brock Purdy picked up where he left off. You said so yourself yesterday. He picked right up where he left off. It was like the injury never happened. He came back in, hit the ground, feet running, and was off to the races.
But it was okay for us to not expect that, right? Because we didn't know how this injury was going to affect his play and his ability. And he's been showing since week 1 that the injury is long gone. I don't even think people remember what the injury even was at this point. UCL something, whatever. Right. So at this point, like he wasn't even injured, which was something that never mind. I'm not going to get into conspiracies, but you get my drift. I don't think the San Francisco 49ers conspiracy Wayne enter now were allowed to win, period. Yet. It ain't their time. In conspiracy.
Right. Well, I mean, in conspiracy. I'm with you. In conspiracy.
It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It didn't even make sense. It didn't even make sense.
I wanted him to make history, be the first rookie quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
We all did, but the NFL didn't.
There was a dumb part of me that thought it was going to happen too, bro. Like
it was a dumb part of everybody that thought it was going to happen.
I really bought into it.
We all did. But then there was this injury that only 2 other quarterbacks in the history of the NFL had. That came on a weird fluke. So you can tell me Hassan Reddick hit his arm that hard that it tore
his UCL.
And then
I guess so.
Okay, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying he didn't get injured, but the severity of it. Then he came back in the game. pretended that he couldn't throw. Let me stop. Let me stop. Randy Daytona, when I say you are the man, you are the man. Thank you. The 5-foot assassin is just rated Ji'Ayir. Yes. But not seriously, Mike.
Why is Brock Purdy better than Jalen Hurts?
I mean, when I think about Brock Purdy and what he's done for this organization, it's like the moment he came in, he fit like a glove. And then ever since then, it was just like, oh my gosh, every 49er fan in the world, that feeling of when a quarterback goes out there and not be able to produce a first down, left.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not being able to convert a third down, left.
It's gone. Gone.
Okay, baby girl. That was my favorite NSYNC song.
Don't get me started.
That's what set Justin Timberlake away from the group. I'm sorry. They should have never let him sing the leads on that song. All right. So getting back to like this is just like, all right, so Brock, know what I'm saying, started separating himself and made every 49er fan that watched him feel comfortable, confident.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, we gonna win this game. We gonna win this game. Yo, we gonna win this game. Yo, we gonna win this game. Yo, we gonna win this game too. Yo, I can't believe we lost that game. Yo, we gonna win the next one. Yo, we lost again. Yo, we gonna win the next one. Yo, I swear to goodness, ain't been one game that since Brock Purdy has been the quarterback where people ain't picking the 49ers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that's the confidence he's instilled in us. Like, and he plays with that confidence.
He plays with the confidence. He deserves it. He's earned it. He's earned it. And you know the crazy part? Imagine being the Eagles and like being the home underdog. Like if you needed more proof that Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, like why is my team, we scored the same exact amount of points. The stats are the stats. The numbers are right there. Why are we underdogs in our house? We get 3 points and we 3-point underdogs. That means on a neutral field, they think the Niners win by at least 6. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. Now, so when I got really excited when you started talking, I wanted to ask this question. Take Brock Purdy off of the 49ers and put him on the Eagles, and then take Jalen Hurts off of the Eagles and put him on the 49ers. What happens this season?
Jalen Hurts gets killed. Like, straight up. He holds the ball too long. The offensive line isn't as good. And he's massacred back there. He would almost look as bad as Josh Allen, but Josh Allen, for some reason, still looked good when he looked bad. It would be one of those seasons. But if you put Brock Purdy enables the offensive line here. He helps it out. For some reason, he has this sugar coating over the offensive line. Listen, I know when Chris Forster said that the offensive line was trash in the interview this yesterday, like that's when I realized, damn.
Wait, stop.
Bro.
I did not watch the coaches' interviews yet. You were not telling me with a straight face that
he said it's Trent Williams and everybody else it's a learning in progress. That's trash to me. That's the word trash. I swear to gosh. Am I lying out there? Who watched
I cannot wait to go watch this interview.
I thought I had the clip, but it's on it's on my joint. Yo, matter of fact, hold on. What's my name?
I wonder if anybody wants to talk about how, and why you pull that up. I can't believe he said that. I wonder if anybody wants to talk about how Nick Sirianni injured his own tight end today.
He injured. Oh, you saying because he got him back into practice? Dallas Goedert?
He came back to practice, and then he slapped his hand all hard when Goddard lifted his right arm up to low five him or high five him. And he's backlisted. He went back down to doubtful now for the right forearm injury. It was the right hand that he smacked. Bro, did you see the video?
No.
The tweet was in the group. Bro, I'll show the tweet. I can't play the audio, but I'll show the video. I'll do a quick screen share of the video, no audio, and this dude smacks his player's arm
I'm done.
so hard. He went from questionable to doubtful.
Yo, he is doubtful.
He's doubtful now. This guy is an idiot.
Yo, so that means Zach Ertz is on his way to Philly, basically, since he cleared waivers.
Basically. Let me make sure that this is the same guy. I'm pretty sure that this is what number he
Oh,
wears.
it's Dallas Goedert. That's him.
Dallas Goedert wears 88.
That's him.
Yep. He's this guy. Nick Sirianni is a moron.
Yo, I just posted that he practiced.
He did. He tried. But when your coach is coming out there breaking your arm, like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
Listen.
Look at this. I'm gonna zoom in on it with no audio because they playing music and everything in the background. We don't gotta worry about that. But look at this. Like, why? What was he thinking? What was going through his brain? And he,
no. So no, I disagree, Mike, slightly. So that hurt him again? Nah, Mike. He's still warming up.
He immediately puts it back up in air. Oh shit!
He's going back to stretching.
And he's an idiot. This coach is a moron.
Listen, Mike. Wait, let me just make sure that said Adam Schefter. Eagles are listing doubtful due to the forearm injury. So he's practicing, but he's listed doubtful. So you're saying that he got re-injured on this?
I'm saying that contributed to him going back down to doubtful. Down.
At least his coach did it because he probably would have rebroke it in this game.
Yes.
Because it would have been more than the smack high five.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike, let's talk about these two quarterbacks.
Yes, sir.
We talked about the offensive line. If you switch the two quarterbacks, I think Jalen Hurts the numbers wouldn't be nowhere near as. I don't want to say nowhere near, but he is reciprocating from a really good offensive line. He's benefiting from that. I mean, this is why he does get time to hold the ball longer than most quarterbacks in the NFL. And then it's his style.
So then what happens the other way? Now you put Brock Purdy on the Eagles. What do you think happens to Brock Purdy's numbers? How do you think he looks now?
Purdy would have like 4,000 yards right now.
Wait. Oh, okay. All right.
At least 3,000. He's almost there anyway. But just think, and you know why? It's because, all right, let's digress a little bit and let's label these two quarterbacks. Let's label what they are. Is Brock Purdy? Would you say Brock Purdy is? I'll give you two choices. You can only pick one. Is Brock Purdy athletic or more of a processor?
Processor, all the way.
Is Jalen Hurts a processor or is he athletic?
Athletic, all the way. He's a processor, but a slow processor.
No. Then he ain't a processor. Like he's Windows 95 Vista.
I was gonna make an Intel joke, but I like it. Yes, I do. I do see what you're saying. 100%.
And so
100%.
So that to me is what makes like Brock Purdy more dynamic. Now, Brock Purdy has a little bit of athleticism. It's not like, but if you draw the difference, he's slower on the athleticism side because he's still he wants to process and say, I can hit this throw, I can hit that throw. You get a ball, you get a pass, you get a touchdown. Like that's Brock. Jalen Hurts definitely can process. It takes him a longer time to make sure his guy is like open, but he gets the time though. You see what I'm saying? Typically his offensive line is blocking 4 seconds, bro. So he's getting 4 to 5 seconds to throw a ball, whereas Brock Purdy's getting 2.5 seconds max.
You're absolutely right. But it's like, and it makes you wonder, like, if you have that much time, how are you still struggling to go through those reads? If you have that much, but see, because of how good that line is, it could make him more comfortable. I got time. Okay, throw the ball. As opposed to Brock, it's like, I gotta hurry up. Oh shit, they coming. Like Brock got to get through them reads, man. This do or die back here behind this line. He been here.
Which is why I said if you put Brock there, shoot, right? Now, let's play to Jalen Hurts' strengths. He's an RPO quarterback. Let's just keep it a buck. Like, that's what he is. That ain't Brock. It would be crazy if I saw an RPO called in this game for the San Francisco 49ers. We've seen it twice this year.
I was gonna say we don't call it, but that doesn't if I feel like if the Eagles had him, they probably wouldn't call it as much either. You know, if they had Brock, they rely on the athleticism and the traits of their personnel. That's what good coaches do.
I saw cheesesteak, so I'm looking at that. I'm taking a picture of that. Mike, you in Philly? Where I go to get the best cheesesteak?
None of the places that they tell you.
I wasn't going to none of those places.
Don't do the whole Geno's thing. Don't do the
Pat's nah.
No, don't go to Pat's. Like don't waste your time doing it. Like
Pardon my wave. Make sure you DM me that. It says if you want a Philly cheesesteak, good vibes, good music, go to the cheesesteak bar.
Now see, that's different. I never been there, so I can't speak of that. I can't speak on that. But I grew up when we went to go see family in Philly, whatever little bodega corner store was on the corner, we just went. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I walk in and be like, yo, what's up, Poppy? Let me get the cheesesteak, onions and pepper. Like that's what I did. So
with you. Them the best ones anyway. They made with love. All right, Mike. I feel like these two quarterbacks are like really great in comparison, even though they're different and they're dynamic in their own way.
Very different.
And I feel like they're both MVP-esque.
So let's play a game that I hate to play, but let's do it. If you could pick one player from the past,
Val told me to take a weapon
to compare Jalen Hurts to, who would it be? One player that I hope that don't demonetize us. One player from the past to compare Jalen Hurts to, who would it be?
Donovan McNabb.
Are you saying that because he's an Eagle?
Nah, but just think about their styles of play. Big arm, could get the ball down the field, bigger quarterback body. Like, he's not as big as McNabb, but like he can run the ball. He's not fast like a Mike Vick. He's not fast like a Lamar Jackson. He has McNabb Culpepper type speed. I wouldn't give him Randall Cunningham. He's definitely not Randall Cunningham. Randall was different.
Randall was that dude.
Different. Yeah, Randall was different. Different body. I don't give him McNair neither, because McNair could get that ball down the field all day. I like McNabb and Dante Culpepper. You put them together, you get Jalen Hurts. That's me, though.
I think he's a little more athletic than both of them, but I do get what you're saying. I completely. There's no perfect match for any of these, so that's cool.
I thought they were pretty athletic, though. I thought
no, they were athletic guys. They were, but I'm saying he's more athletic than them.
I don't get the Steve Young from him. Steve Young was like a ballerina quarterback. Like it was like art watching Steve Young. I don't get that from Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, he a baller. Like when he run, he gonna run.
Ooh, Warren Moon.
That might be a good one. That might be a good one. That might be a good one. That might be it.
I like that more than Randall Cunningham. I like that more than
all the quarterbacks I said.
Okay,
but Warren Moon was still on a different plane. Wavelength.
Right, he's got a ways to get there, but
that's his ceiling. Like, that's who he can be.
That's his trajectory.
Yeah. Nah, Cordell Stewart Cordell Stewart was just an option quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
What you see?
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't a scrambler.
No, what? You talking about Warren Moon?
Yeah, he was, but he would move outside the pocket when he had to. Listen, that Houston offensive line, they were good, but he had to move at times.
Give me your comparison now for Brock Purdy.
I don't know, like he like a perfect combination of Steve Young and Joe Montana.
No team is safe when the Niners are on the prowl. I can't believe he just said that. I cannot believe he just said.
No. Think about it. Like he. Never mind.
No. Go. Please explain that.
If you put Steve Young and Joe Montana together, you will have the greatest quarterback constructed of all time. Because Steve Young wasn't. See, the thing about quarterbacking is you don't have to have Mike Vick speed. That's gonna get you busted up at some point in life, right? You still got to have the poise in the pocket. You still got to have the ability to make people miss. You still got to have to be able to see downfield. You still got to be able to throw on the run. I feel like that's where Brock Purdy can get to. I'm not saying he is Montana. I'm just saying he's starting to make these big throws. You fitting that throw into double coverage, quadruple coverage, that's Montana-esque. Like, that's Montana ball sack. That's what that is. Like, to be able to name another quarterback in the NFL doing that right now. Currently, nobody. Name another NFL quarterback that's taking those two risks in the same season. I don't get Brett Favre. Because Brett Favre is gonna gunsling it, and Brett Favre was highly inaccurate at times. Brock's not inaccurate.
I got a comparison for Brock Purdy.
All right, I'm sure.
Y'all not gonna like it because he's from a division rival. I got one. Yeah.
Not the quarterback.
Yeah, for Brock Purdy, we comparing quarterbacks.
I know. I'm thinking of the. Go ahead. Who is it?
It's Russell Wilson.
Nah.
He
listen to me. He don't got the run savvy as Russ. That's different. He don't got the run savvy as Russ, bro.
We have never needed him to. When he wants to break out that pocket, he does it.
He don't got the he don't got that. He don't got that.
Okay.
He might got the processing and the brain, but he don't got
the arm.
I think he got a better arm than Russ. This year arm blows last year's arm out of the water.
You can't do that.
Okay, I can't do
it because Drew Brees' arm in his last 2 years was not what he was famous for.
He was still accurate though.
We had fun, man. Listen, we got to go. I got to go get a haircut, man. My appointment's at 5, and I got to get across the bridge, Jersey. Listen, man, we got to go. This was a lot of fun, man. The truth of the matter is this, guys. Both these quarterbacks are good, but I would take Brock Purdy over Jalen Hurts right now for this team. That's how I feel. What about you?
I can't see. I can't see any other quarterback fitting what Kyle Shanahan needs. I thought it would be a quarterback like Josh Allen. I thought it would be a quarterback like Lamar Jackson, but clearly I was wrong. You have to be efficient. And I don't think there's any other quarterback in the league that's highly efficient as Brock Purdy with the quick processing. He got that Mac Intel 17 processing that ain't even out yet. Like he quickly gets it, and then he's on to the next play. So I agree with you, Mike. And this is not a shot at Jalen Hurts because I know Eagle fans gonna be in here, and
they already here.
Yeah, but he fits your team. But I know y'all know if y'all could, like, if he didn't do what he did last year, his ass was gone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Eagles wanted him out. He was gone.
Absolutely. He went from 0 to hero in a very, very short time. And it's going to be a fun game. I still got Niners by 13, and it's only going to be 13, Wayne, because they're going to score late in the end and make it look closer to what it was on paper. The Niners come in there, we're going to dominate.
That's how I feel. But they're going to make it to 7. It's going to be 31-17 with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they get a late touchdown. 30.
Hey, see, I like it. I like it, man. Listen, guys, we out of here for real this time. No team is safe when the Niners are on the prowl. I'm Mike. That's Wayne. And this is No Harm, No Foul. Peace. Y'all are killing me.
Nah, that's been in here. You just forgot. James Wells with the super chat contribution. There's debate over the Niners Super Bowl win. Where do the Niners go if they don't win the Super Bowl this year? P.S. Purdy is not better than Jalen. That's delusional.
Okay, so one thing at a time. There's debate over the Niners Super Bowl window.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I don't think we're a win now team. I think that this team can continue to build. They got Debo locked in. They got Christian McCaffrey locked in. They got Kittle locked in. They have Trent Williams locked in. And based off of what he said on that couch, he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, he's going to continue.
They have Fred Warner locked in. Greenlaw's got. Is this his last year? Or he got one more year. Yeah, the current starting safety is a rookie. Their corners are young, all under contract next year, and their defensive linemen.
Yeah, and they still don't have to pay a quarterback.
Right. Why is this window closing?
It's not.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, if you want to talk about maybe losing Ayuk or Chase Young or something like that, you're going to lose some players along the way for sure. You know, the Eagles weren't happy to get rid of Hargrave, and look at them. You know, so you're going to lose some players along the way. We lost Buckner. We had to overcome that. We have to keep finding guys until we get the right guy, right? It's okay. Where do the 49ers go if they don't win the Super Bowl this year? Like NFC Championship? Is that the answer he's saying? Or because I think they come right back next year.
Back to compete, yeah. Like they'll just be back to compete. I mean, they'll be returning pretty much with the same roster, same coaches. So yeah, they'll be back to compete. I don't know why this is delusional. Like, I get what Jalen Hurts did last year, but he's not doing that this year. So I'm trying to figure out why can't Brock be better if his numbers are better. Only thing difference between Brock and Jalen Hurts are the wins.
It's athleticism. The athleticism.
No, and the wins. They're 10-1 and we're 8-3.
Oh, I wasn't counting the wins and all that stuff. I understand that. I get what you're saying.
But I'm thinking that's why you would say that he's better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to disagree with it, but don't say that we're delusional if we think Brock Purdy is better.
No, I was going to say, I understand what he's saying when you physically watch the two guys. One guy is a physical specimen, but the other guy is a mental processing, like, surgeon. The way his ball placement, timing with the ball and all that stuff, two very different ways to be successful in the NFL. And they're doing them those ways. So they're both very good. But I would take I would take Brock Purdy in this system.
Correct.
Because I think Hurts would drive Kyle crazy. I mean, we've literally seen Kyle get a knockoff Hurts and be like, nah, he got to go.
Well, we don't even know if he was a knockoff because he didn't get an opportunity to be a knockoff. But because of that, that's why he's not here. I 100% agree.
Okay. All right, we done?
James. Thanks, James.
Thanks for the super chat, man. We appreciate it. Try it again. Peace.